Hello everyone, welcome to my class, Shasar Classes and Evershine Coaching Center. My dear students, today I welcome you all to my classes. My dear students, today I am going to do the analysis of one question paper of this academic year as per the revised reduced syllabus 2021 for class 10 SSLC board students of Karnataka state. And I request all the Karnataka SSLC state students, CBSE students also can follow up this session, because both of you are going to follow the answered math textbook. Let's begin. Take down the first question. Now here we are going to solve this as per the model question paper pattern. Okay? But this is not your model question paper. We are using the pattern of this year. First, please copy down the question as I say. Here, understand the heading of this main. 4 alternatives are given to each question. Choose the appropriate answer. Write the answer along with its alphabet. Okay? It means now the problems what we are solving, they will give you the question and they will give you 4 options in that. Out of which you have to select which is the correct one among them. Okay? Take down the first question. The 10th term of an AP the 10th term of an AP 5, 9, 13, comma and so on, means is 5, 9, 13 and so on is option A 36, option B 31, option C 41, option D 21. Okay? Here we can see the question is, we need to find the 10th term of this AP. See here, what is 9 minus 5? 4. 13 minus 9? 4. That is nothing but it is in AP. It means if all the common differences are same, it is said to be in AP. But here in this question, they have already said that it is in AP. You no need to check. Understood? Now, what is the question is been asked to find here? 10th term, right? In this they are asking us to find the 10th term. Now, what is the 10th term shortcut for, what is the 10th term formula? See here, 10th term, it's in the form of an, right? Just in place of n we have 10. 10th term it is in the form of an. So, what is the formula to find an? We use usually, that is nth term formula. An is equals to a plus of n minus 1 into d, right? So this is the formula we use, right children? So in place of n shall we substitute 10? So a10 is equals to a plus 10 minus 1 is 9d. Now what is a in this problem? What is a first term? First term is 5 plus 9 into d. Common difference, 9 minus 5, 4. That is 4. That is nothing but 5 plus 9 4s are 36. 36 plus 5 is plus 41. So what is the answer? Option C is the correct answer. Right children? So here what you should write while you are writing the answer, you should write first main question number 1, option C 41 is our final answer. Understood children? The way how you are going to write the answer, you have to specify the question number, option, and along with that answer you have to write. Is this clear? Once again I will repeat. We can see here they are asking us to find the 10th term. 10th term formula is what? A plus 90. A plus 90. What is A? A is first term. What is first term? 5. 5 plus 9. What is common difference? 9 minus 5, 4. 13 minus 9, 4. Right? It is 4. 5 plus 9 4s are 36. 36 plus 5, 5 plus 36 is 41. So option C, 41 is the answer. Children, what I say you, on the same type, you can take some other equations, try to solve with different nth terms. Here we have asked 10th term. You can change these values, some other values. You can take so many questions are there in AP, right? You can take any sequence and try to find different numbers. Understood how you have to prepare for the exam? Instead of 10th term, find 15th term, find 20th term, find 6th term, so on. Got it? Is this clear? Good. Next question. Question number 2. Question number 2. The distance between the distance between the origin and coordinates the distance between the origin 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 and coordinates 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 of a point x comma y of a point x comma y, try to write that in the bracket, of the point x comma y is dash Question number 2, option A, x square minus y square, option B, root of x square minus y square, option C, x square plus y square, option D, root of x square plus y square. See children, here the question is the distance between the origin means what? Center. Origin means what? Center to the point P of x comma y. To the point P of x comma y. Maybe that is the center of your axis, or maybe that is your center of the circle, anything. Origin means what? Center. Let it be axis center or let it be a circle center, whatever it is. Understood children? From this center we have a point. This is x axis, this is our y axis. Somewhere we have one point. That point we consider as P. From here if we take, this is our x axis. From here if we take, this is our y axis. So here generally they have given as P of x comma y. So this point is P of x comma y. समझ में आया बेटा? ये x axis है, ये y axis है. x axis से एक वैल्यू लेंगे ऊपर, y axis से एक वैल्यू लेंगे ऊपर इधर, तो ये दो भी जो ज्वाइन होंगे, that is P of x comma y. We have to find the distance from this point to this point. Now what is the distance? Origin means O. From O to P of x comma y, what is the distance? Understood? So we have the standard formula to find that. What is the standard formula we have to find the distance between the origin and any point on the circle or any point in the coordinate system? That is, the formula is d is equals to root of x square plus y square. So this is the standard formula we have. Now the question arises, so how did we get this formula? Very simple, I'll tell you. Usually to find the distance between any 2 points, we use the formula d is equals to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Am I right? We use this formula. Now here we have one coordinate, here we have one coordinate. So what is the coordinates of origin? That is 0, 0. Coordinates of the origin will be always 0, 0. Now what is the coordinate at the other end? X, y. X, y. If it is only one coordinate, we usually write x1, xy. But here we have two coordinates, origin and this P. So here shall we write this as x1, y1 and this is our x2, y2. Did you understood? This is our x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. Shall we substitute in this formula? Root of what is x2 value is x minus x1 value is 0 whole square plus y2 value is y minus y1 value is 0 whole square. That is equals to root of x minus 0 is x square, y minus 0 is y square. So this is the formula what we have got here. Did you understood? If we get two coordinates, two different values if they give, we use this formula. But origin and any point if they give origin, if they use the word origin, then only x square plus y square. If 2 points, x2 minus root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. The concept clear between these two formulas? Both are distance, but this is origin, that is center or origin to any point, and this is any 2 points. Is this clear? Now according to the given problem, what is the correct answer? Option D is the correct answer. Am I right? That's nothing but question number 2, option D, root of x square plus y square is our final answer. Any doubts? Concept clear? Understood the basics? Understood the difference between these two formulas of the distance? What we use? Good. Now let me solve the next problem. Next question, take down the degree of the equation, the degree of the equation the degree of the equation 2x cube minus 5x plus 7x square minus 9 is the degree of the equation 2x cube minus 5x plus 7x square minus 9 is, take down the options. Option A 4, option B 2, option C 3, option D 0. Option D 0. Children, here you can see degree means power. Degree means power. So what is the variable here in this? X. X is the variable. Variable means unknown term. Unknown. X value we don't know. What is the power of x? 3. What is the power of x? Nothing is there means we should assume 1 is there. What is the power of x? 2. Among these all the powers, which is the highest one? 3. So that is called as a degree. Degree is nothing but among the given all powers which is having the highest level. समझ में बेटा? इसके अंदर 3, 1, 2 में सबसे ज्यादा बड़ा नंबर कौन सा है उसे हमें बोलते हैं डिग्री. That is highest degree. They don't give like highest degree word, they will ask you degree. That means it is highest degree. Understood? So in this, what is the correct answer? Option C. So here we can write question number 3, option C, 3 is the correct answer. Understood? Concept clear? What the concept? Very good. Next question. If A is equals to, if A, capital A, if capital A is equals to 2 pi r into r plus h. If A is equals to 2 pi r into r plus h, full stop. This formula can be used. This formula can be used to find. This formula can be used to find option A. Option A, lateral surface area. Option A, lateral surface area of a cylinder. lateral surface area of a cylinder. Option B, volume of a cone. Volume of a cone. Option C, surface area of a sphere. Option C, surface area of a sphere. Option D, total surface area. Total surface area of a cylinder. Total surface area of a cylinder. Children, I'll go one by one. I'll go one by one. Option A is what? Lateral surface area of cylinder. We know that lateral surface area of cylinder formula is 2 pi RH. Am I right? Is this is 2 pi RH? No. So option A is option A, option B, option C, option D. Option A is wrong. Now come back to option B. What is option B? Volume of cone. We know that volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Is this 1 by 3 pi r square h? No. Option B is also wrong. Come back to option C. Surface area of sphere. We know that surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Is this 4 pi r square? No. Next, option D. Total surface area of cylinder. We know that total surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r into r plus h. Is this 2 pi r into r plus h? Yes. It means option D, 2 pi r into r plus h, that is nothing but total surface area of the cylinder, is the right answer. Now you can ask me, sir, why did you write like this all things? Why can't you directly write 2 pi r into r plus h is total surface area of cylinder? Why? Because remember this, whenever you are practicing something, maybe that option is not the answer, but still you need to remember what is the formula for this. Maybe among this any one other question can come in your board exam out of this. Understood? आपको बस ये इसका आंसर यही करके ढूंढना नहीं है. अगर से ये आया तो इसका आंसर क्या हो सकता है? You have to try then and there itself. Understood? Even the answer is wrong, but still in some problems you can cross check for which question this answer may be correct. Did you understood? That is replica, revision. Got it? Understood? Good. Next question. Next question. In the given figure, I hope children you all are understanding the basics and as well the concepts what I am teaching here, right? How many are live? See here, in the given figure, AD by BD is equals to AE by EC. AD by BD equals AE by EC, and angle ADE is equals to 70 degree. Angle ADE is equals to 70 degree, comma, angle BAC is equals to 50 degree, then angle BCAA equals to dash, option A 70 degree, option B 50 degree, option C 80 degree, option D 60 degrees. Now this is the figure. Here we can see AD by BD is equals to AE by C here. Now we know that this side is proportional to this. Understood? Children, can we split this figure into two parts? How? See here, I'll teach you. Very simple. First original triangle was ABC. Correct now? Can you remember your BPT concept? Original triangle is what? Original triangle is ABC, correct? In which we draw this line DE, which is parallel to BC. So it is dividing other two sides proportionally. Understood? Because I draw this side DE, then we got one more new triangle. समझ में आया बेटा? ये DE लाइन ड्रॉ करने की वजह से हमारे को एक नया ट्रायंगल मिला. कौन सा ट्रायंगल है? Which is the new triangle has formed in this? First is ABC triangle. Because of this DE, one more new triangle has formed. Which is the new triangle? ADE. Are you getting? Which is the new triangle? ADE. According to BPT, we know that angle A is equals to angle A, angle B is equals to angle D, angle C is equals to angle E. Correct now? The corresponding angles are equal, right? The corresponding angles are equal. I am right or wrong? Good. Now see here. Angle ADE is 70 degree. ADE, which is the center one, D. It means angle D is 70 degree. This is 70. Angle BAC, which is the center one, this. How much it is? 50 degree. Angle BCA, it means he is asking what? This angle to find. If this is 50, then of course this is also 50. If this is 70, of course this also will be 70. Why? Because we know that angle A equals angle A. We know that angle B equals angle D. Are you getting, children? We know that angle C equals angle E. Got it? Now we know this is 50, this is 70. What is this? We have the property of a triangle that the sum of the three interior angles of a triangle is 180. That is angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180. What is angle A? 50. Angle B? 70. Angle C? We don't know, is equals to 180. 50 plus 70, 120 plus angle C is equals to 180. Then angle C equals 180 plus 120, come this side, minus 120. Angle C equals 180 minus 120, 60. Any doubt? Today understood? In exam you no need to do this all circles. Remember, this angle both are equal. This angle both are equal. It means this angle both are equal. This angle and this angle both are equal. For this triangle is angle A, even for this small triangle is also angle A. Common sense has to be applied. But here I have defined the complete answer and I have explained here. Understood? So which is the correct answer in this? Option D. And which is this question number? Question number 5. Option D, 60 degree is our correct answer. Understood? How you have to solve your multiple choice? Concept clear? Good. So this is the way the questions can be asked to you people even in your final board exam. Got it? Good. Finished? Copied? Shall we solve the next problem? Good. Take down the next case. If question number 6. If if sin B is equals to 1 by root 2, if sin B is equals to 1 by root 2, the magnitude of B, capital B, the magnitude of angle, the magnitude of B is capital B is option A 90 degree, option B 60 degree, option C 30 degree, option D 45 degree. Excuse me, just a minute, prayer is going on, just 2 minutes. Bismillah.